I choose you!
Who's that Pekomow?
This week, this episode, because this show is coming out every 2 weeks. This episode, we're going to be talking about some knockoff Pokemon toys, the Pokeball, and the Pokemon that come inside them. So, I got like a bunch of these. So yeah, let's go check it out. I'm gonna unbox it now. So I bought 3 different Pekomow sets of different package sizes, and all 3 were bought from different places. As you can see, it's branded both just as Pekomow as well as Pekomow Go, obviously to tie in with the popularity of the Pokemon Go craze this year lah. The big set cost me 25 ringgit and comes with 2 Pokeballs and 6 Pokemon, a Blastoise, a Magby, a Gothitelle, a Bulbasaur, and 2 Pikachus. The smaller box, which I got for 12 ringgit, comes with 1 Pokeball and 2 Pekomows, a Squirtle, and 1 Pikachu. That's the same one from the bigger box. The back of the box shows that there are supposedly more Pokemon or Pekomows to collect, but I haven't been able to find any aside from these. Something silly I noticed is that both boxes are labelled as Mudkip Pokemon Action Figure Review. Probably because they heard you like Mudkips. The smallest set is this one, which comes without a packaging. It's supposed to be something like a random egg toy where you don't know what's inside. But technically you can just open it in the shop before you buy it and check out what Pokemon's inside. The one I bought has something that looks like a Zapdos in it, but it's not a Pokemon that's actually included in the list at the back of the boxes. But I guess there's a lot of other different types of Pokemon that they never show in the box lah. There's only 2 reasons why you would buy these toys lah. One is the Pokeball, or the other is to collect the Pokemon itself. The Pokeballs, it's a very simple mechanism. It's 2 halves, 2 plastic halves, built into one side's molded straight into a plastic hook, and the other side is a catch, and they're held together with a spring to hold it open, and the plastic hooks just hold on to the catch lah. It might just get loose, as I experience here. Straight out of the box, it's already a bit hard to catch. You know, the hook is a bit hard to latch on. You can see that some of it has the hook at the top, and the button at the top, so when you hold it, it opens downwards. You know what I mean? So if you put a Pokemon inside, you holding it right with the red side up, it opens downwards, and nobody wants to open it like that unless you put the effort to turn around and go like that. But who opens it like that? Who opens it like this? But sometimes you get an accurate one like this, where the top red half is the catch. Then you have these with the really random extra paint. This is entirely white, I don't know why, but it has a Pikachu at the center button. Yeah, so it's really weird that they have these clocks, because it doesn't make sense unless they were trying to do like, no, these are not Pokeballs, these are toy clocks, to fight off Nintendo lah, you know. Now if you're talking about a Pokemon, then it's more about the paint job that's the problem. The molds themselves are fine, like this Squirtle is quite pretty, but then when you see something like this Magby, the eyes are painted in the wrong place, but the mold itself is fine. But talking about eyes, this Blastoise, my favorite by far is this Zapdos. Those eyes, those don't look like they're supposed to be there. You can definitely get better Pokemon miniatures instead of buying these. The box shows that there are more of these Pokemon, but I've looked around. These are actually getting pretty popular right now. It's pretty easy to find now. I bought a bunch of these at 3 separate places. And I've went through a lot of the collection, and it doesn't really. I've never found sets that go beyond these characters lah. So unless you want these characters specifically, there's no point buying these. There's nothing to collect. You collect them all here, right here. So yeah, only buy these if you find a packet that has an accurate Pokeball, because that would be the only fun part about this lah. Unless you like weird Pokeballs. So that wraps up this episode of Aizyl's knockoff toy reviews. Pekomow, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to comment whatever you want below. See you again in a couple of weeks.